Alright. I should be live. I'm going to try to just keep this to a quick test stream and perhaps follow up with a longer stream. First, I am checking Trovo. And let's see, it looks like global chat is working in OBS. I finally have figured out a way to enable the restream tabs into the main view of OBS. So I basically put them in this top right frame of OBS. So I've got restream channels, stream information, and chat, and I got that all running in a separate monitor because I am using display captures everything. You can set it to your second primary monitor if you have one, which I do. I have a Gigabyte M28U. I am at 1440p. I am going to see what is going on here, as I think I turned off display capture. I am going to switch over to display capture, turn that on. Alright, so whatever application is active on my gaming monitor should show up fine. Should be seeing the new Intel graphics software, which I believe came out, this whole overhaul came out with the release of Battlemage and the B580. I picked up actually two B580s on release day at Micro Center. Very strange things happening at Micro Center in regards to B580s and inventory. I checked the morning of the release, December 13th, and they only listed the ASRock Steel Legend, which is a really cool B580 card. But that was it for that store. I checked the 6 other stores in my area. One of them had an ASRock Challenger B580 and the Steel Legend, but that's it. There were no appearances of the Intel limited edition B580, so I finally got to Micro Center in the physical world by actually driving, and I believe they had 4 Intel B580s. They don't list it as limited edition, but they are. They come up when you're paying for it. It was $250 and it came up as limited. So it's got to be a limited edition, but the store associates are calling it, at Micro Center, they're calling it a reference card for the B580. So I don't know. On a future stream, I'll try to maybe get some video of the card, although comparing Intel's B580 to the limited edition A770, I like the A770 better. I mean, unless there's some kind of RGB on here that hasn't come on yet for the B580, all you have is basically Intel Arc at the top of the card where you connect the 8-pin connection. There's an Intel Arc RGB light. Literally says Intel Arc. I believe that's it for RGB, but I'm gonna have to inspect the card some more. But you can actually, with the A770, I believe you have a separate RGB connection, but I've never used it. Eventually I'll try to get around to that. So yeah, so I have the Intel limited edition B580 in my workstation right now, and I also have to test the ASRock Steel Legend. But taking a look at the metrics, Everything's all in one section here under performance. I have Fortnite running in the background. Tuning. I came in here. This is all new. The way you did it last time in the Intel control panel was pretty basic. There was a voltage factor you could increase it by. I can't remember. I never really went above 5 on that. When I did, it would crash. But here, I went into advanced. Let's hope that it honors. Okay. Yeah, I went into advanced and just went insane. Actually, no, it wasn't advanced. I kept it on basic and I increased the frequency offset really high. I think I put it at 500, or you can only go to 1,000, and system crashed. So I've got to figure out exactly what this is doing, the frequency offset. Right now I have it at 100. I've got the power limit at 105, and voltage limit is at 2%. So I guess that allows it to increase voltage by 2%. Sets the limit for maximum voltage that the GPU can run on. This feature may cause system instability and reduce the lifespan of your GPU. Outstanding. I love that. I love doing things that could affect the lifespan of my GPU. So I should probably be testing on 1%, but I'm going to try 2%. And if we go down with the ship, we go down with the ship. I want to check out VRAM tuning, memory speed. Wow, this is crazy, because I was wondering about this. The new B580 Battlemage cards, they have a version of GDDR6 that tops out. They listed it 19 gigabit per second, but I believe its maximum is 20. But this here, if you cranked it all the way up, it goes to 22 gigabits per second. What I'm going to do, I'm going to try boosting this. Do I want to go insane? I think I'm just going to go, I'm going to set it to 20 for now. So I'm going to get that extra boost. So the memory spec officially, I believe, supports 20 gigabits per second stable. But according to this, you can try boosting it up to 22. That's going to be crazy. I'm also going to be looking at mining with this card, and I could try to do some tests on Windows 11, even though that operating system is a nightmare, especially for mining. I've got advanced fan and thermal tuning. I've kind of set this back up this way so that the fan kicks in sooner. I mean, at 73C, it should be at 60. I'm actually probably going to want to increase this. But you know what? I am actually going to get this more aggressive right now. I don't think I'll be getting to any of these temps, like 80C. And now it's kind of bugging out. Just gonna turn this up, apply this. Alright, so I'm gonna do a quick run of Fortnite. Now, Fortnite and Arc cards, especially Alchemist cards, I believe that Fortnite's built with Unreal Engine 5, and it's built with a feature called Nanite, which is basically the object physics of Unreal, and you know how you can render objects other players, whatever. On the Alchemist Arc GPUs, I can't get an official confirmation of this from Intel, but I believe that there is no hardware support for Nanite, Unreal Engine's Nanite, in Alchemist Arc GPUs. So they have to use software. And you can see this if you play Fortnite on an Alchemist cards, A750, A770, whatever, and you try to turn Nanite on. And you can only get to Unreal Engine's excellent lumen lighting effects by having Nanite enabled in Fortnite. So if you're on an Alchemist card, you enable Nanite, you will likely see consistent stuttering in gameplay. You can definitely try to tune it out, you know, like lower the resolution, put it on more of a performance mode. And I've done some basic tests already on the B580. I have not seen any stuttering with Nanite enabled, so I believe Intel has fixed this issue with Unreal Engine and Nanite. Intel's Battlemage cards should have hardware support for all the new eye candy, like it's eye candy and textural design patterns in Unreal Engine. Alright, I left it on DirectX 12. VSync is on. I'm actually going to turn that off. I was using VSync on my Alchemist Arc A770 to try to offset the stuttering issues. That definitely helped. The VSync helped reduce stuttering. But I am now on the Battlemage B580. This is the limited edition card or reference card that Intel has put on sale, which started December 13th. Although I've heard people have ordered Battlemage GPUs and received them in the mail. They pre-ordered, received them in the mail before the official December 13th launch date, which is insane. Alright, going back to the settings, I am on Intel XeSS Ultra Quality. I think I'm going to keep it on this. What else? I was testing TSR, but there is also XeSS2 now with frame generation. Unfortunately, it seems like every developer of every game is going to have to implement XeSS2 frame generation in every game. So that's going to be a problem. I mean, Intel could probably help with that, with pressuring these developers to create the frame generation modeled on XeSS2, but I don't know how many developers are going to get to go back and do this now that XeSS2 is here. We'll have to see. I believe, I mean, pre-sale orders for the B580 on Newegg were all sold out for certain models, and then Newegg reportedly said they were not going to take pre-sales for any new models of the B580, but that tells me that, if I'm understanding this correctly, there's going to be new models of the B580, new makes and models, companies that have not released yet, and you won't be able to pre-sale purchase or pre-order those, which doesn't make sense. I don't know why they don't just allow that, but that's a really good sign, because as Arc GPUs gain market share, these developers should have a bigger incentive implement things like XeSS2 frame generation. The lumen's on high. Pretty much everything's on high. This is at 1440p. I'm gonna click apply here. Alright, so I'm gonna do Battle Royale. Wait a minute, is this build or not build? No, so Battle Royale should be build now. And then there's the separate 0 build. There's some new mode, ballistic, I don't know what the hell is going on. Alright, so we're just gonna do, and I wanna do squads. I'm hoping there's no issues on SnoozeTube with all of this. Ranked. Alright, I only have FPS, the built-in FPS monitor, very basic. I'm not going to implement Intel's Present Mon. It kind of doesn't work in this game. I'd have to do a custom version of it. With Intel's FPS monitor Present Mon, you can definitely customize it to where everything's on one line. I should probably create a preset for that. There was some disgruntled individual in probably Intel ARC subreddit who was bitching, complaining. He wanted an FPS monitor. I told him about it, Intel Present Mon, and he said that it's too big. You can't scale things down, blah blah blah. But yet, when you use it, there's all these options to scale everything down. You can get everything down to one line of text, no graphs, nothing. I don't know. People jump the gun with so many things, and they never take the time to like read manuals or configure anything. It's the age of the movie Idiocracy, it really is. I mean, people don't want to think, they don't want to do things on their own, they just want an easy button. But it's all there, it's all there. If you do the knowledge is there, you want to get it done, you can do it. Alright, so let's see. Alright, we're close. We're hitting almost 80 FPS. Where are we landing? Alright. There's the stutter right there. Ultra performance. No. I have to see what's going on with that stuttering. Is definitely here. It's worth my time here. Did he get knocked? No, he's still up. Somebody's down over here. How far away is this guy? Does anyone want to go all the way over here? Some stuttering here.
That's just the way it is.
Some tuning I want to do here. Goddamn blue cards. I'm out of gas. Shit. Got his gunper down here. That went well. Yeah, it does not like that. Alright, let's actually do 130. And a little crazy here.